Buongiorno, and welcome to Trastevere.
And you're watching the fantastic floor.
So we are staying in Trastevere, and that's a part of Rome here. It's a really nice part of Rome. And we have been witness to an event that they say only occurs once every 30 years, and that is snow. It snowed last night, about 2 to 3 inches, and as we've been told, that only happens about once every 30 years. So you can see the snow on the car tops, in the trees. It is really pretty, really unusual though. So I guess we had a bonus for staying in Rome this time of year. We are heading to our apartment, and this is the way we go. We're gonna turn left up here, and then we'll head on in, and Rhonda will show us our place. So Eden is going to take us through getting in and to the door, which is kind of fun. So I'll let her do that once we get up here. Woo, slippery. Nope. There you can see all the snow on the cars that have not been in the sun, so it's a little bit more snow over here. All right, here's our door, and let's go through. Okay, so this is, huh?
Oh, it was closed because
yeah. All right. So Eden, why don't you take us up to our place?
Okay.
Well, you gonna say anything about this?
I don't know what.
Okay. Just tell us what we're doing. We are actually walking, right?
Yeah.
There's 2 buildings, and then we go through this courtyard.
It's kind of weird.
It is kind of weird, isn't it?
It's like you go in and then you go out and you're like, really?
What is it like?
You go in the door and then you come out this and you're like, really? We already walked in. Why do we have to go out again?
There you go. I think she's right. Seems like once you go in, you should be in, not have to go back out. All right, so what do we do next?
Go on this elevator, which you need a key.
Here, I'll do it.
Oh.
So tell us about the elevator.
It's a really small elevator. It's like 2-person something kilogram. Whatever.
Go ahead.
So you actually have to push people. And then close it. And you have to push 2, right? This one?
Yeah.
Then it kind of, I think you kind of have to hold these closed. I think 3 persons can fit in here. It's a really long elevator. And of course.
Now what do we have to do to make sure?
Now we have to close these doors. Close this door again.
So why do we have to do that?
So the elevator can go down to the next person.
There you go.
And then
Okay, so that's how we get to our apartment, and here's our door, right? Think Mom's ready for us?
yep, I think
Okay.
it's here for the
So we have this fun little fancy key here. If I get on a white background, you can kind of see it. So we got to put that in here.
Wait, I thought we were gonna knock.
Huh? Oh yeah, you want to knock? Okay. All right, go on.
Whoa.
Thanks, Eden, for your help.
Hey, how is it? Is it cold out there?
It's snowing.
There's like 2 to 3 inches of snow.
Was it so exciting?
Oh, can you go out and play with me?
I will, maybe a little bit. Welcome to Alva's place. So you've seen the entrance, and now I'm going to show you the inside. So when you walk in here, you walk into this tiny little foyer, and then what we liked is, and we've had several places like this, but it's always nice to have shelves full of information about the area in which we're staying. So this is clearly a place that is catering to tourists. So anyway, it's nice to have that information there and some books to read and that kind of thing. So I'm going to take you into the place where we've been sleeping. Of course, this is part of the foyer, place to hang up our coats, which, by the way, we had to purchase coats because it's the coldest it's ever been in Italy. So that was not part of the plan, but it's okay. And this is great because we have a place to hang our coats. I'll show you a really small little closet, just with some cleaning supplies. And then we'll come into the bedroom where Mitchell and I have been sleeping. So this has been a nice room with an armoire, which is great. Like I've mentioned so many times before, it's always nice to have some place to store our things when we are in a place for several days. This is a nice size queen bed, great size, but I don't know what the deal is with Europe, but the beds are either super, super hard or incredibly lumpy. This is the lumpy version, but it's okay. It still works out, and we've slept fairly well here. So the decor has been interesting as well because it's definitely catering to an international group. You can see here that all of these words are good night in different languages. And I love the nondescript sort of pictures on the wall, so you can imagine your own memories being I don't know, hanging up there. And then there's the ceilings are just huge in here, which is kind of cool. I think this is a really old building. And then you can see there's a huge window there, and that window actually overlooks the courtyard that you guys just walked through. Also interesting is up on the wall over here is some of the vinyl art. So we have some random bird cages. And then there's a teeny tiny little TV here, which we did try to see if it worked, but it didn't really work. And you'll see throughout the apartment there's a couple of other TVs. We haven't really tried them. We don't speak Italian, so we figured, it's all right. We don't need to even try the TV out anyway. Then we have a ginormous picture of Audrey Hepburn up on the wall. So yeah, breakfast at Tiffany's. So I'm going to take you into the next room. This is where the girls slept. Again, we have a queen size bed, which has been nice for the girls. Again, that's the lumpy version, but the girls slept just fine. We have another really tall window there that looks out into the courtyard. And then probably the coolest feature in this room is this huge loft up above. In that closet I showed you, there was a really tall ladder that hooks up here. But we chose not to put it up here because we just didn't want to mess it up. And it's a pretty big fall, and so of course Eden would have wanted to play up there, and we just said no, we're not going to deal with that. So anyway, but the nice thing about this apartment is if you had a lot of people, you can see already it would sleep 4. I'm sure a couple more people could sleep up in the loft, and then I'll show you the living space in just a minute, where I'm sure that the couch spills out or opens up so that 2 more people could probably sleep there. So that's this room. Oh, another armoire. Again, a nice feature, Airbnb hosts. And then if you come back into the foyer area, I will take you, that's the front door if you remember, so I'll take you into the bathroom here. Interestingly, you step up into the bathroom. So this is just sort of a standard Western style bathroom. We have a shower / bathtub. It's always nice to have a bathtub, but this bathtub is really teeny tiny. It's a super short bathtub. Like when any of us sit in there, even Eden I don't think could stretch out in there. So, but anyway, very functional, sink and toilet. Probably the most interesting thing in here is the bidet. We've seen bidets in Southeast Asia, but this one is just a little different, and none of us have been brave enough to use that one. So anyway, I'm sure it's just fine, but we haven't given it a roll. So if you come in here, this is the living space. So obviously we have a nice big table, so the girls have been doing school, and Eden has done some coloring here. Another awesome thing that some Airbnb hosts do is they provide just little touches, and so in this Airbnb we found some paper. They had big paper, so Eden has been able to use her colored pencils and do her own amazing creations. She's currently into Lego Ninja right now. So anyway, I mentioned the couch. So this is the couch that does pull out into a full-size bed. So a couple more people could sleep here. We have another TV here. Again, we're not sure if it works or not, but it'd be a great feature for those who speak Italian. All right, I'm gonna take you into the kitchen. We go through these doors into the kitchen. In here, a very nice kitchen, nice size. We have, again, all of the amenities of a nice big kitchen. We have all of the dishes that we need and glasses and sink. This place actually had a dishwasher, which for whatever reason I didn't end up using. It's good to use slave labor of the children. They need to have some chores as we are traveling. We have a gas stove, which heats things up very quickly. Several pots and pans, a microwave, and an oven. And then this cute little kitchen table. I really like this in here. I also really like the tile in the walls. I think that's a cool feature. Anyway, we've done some school in here. Actually, Eden and I did some school in here at this table this morning. We have a nice size refrigerator, which again, we've eaten lots of meals in here as well. Yeah, and in here this says welcome. You can see the decor on the wall. It says welcome in lots of different languages. So again, it's obvious that Alba is catering to an international crowd here because this is such a perfect location in Rome. So yeah, I'll take you back into the living area here. Oh, I wanted to show you one thing. If you look up at the ceiling, Alba did tell us that this is a really old building and it's kind of a cool feature that they were able to keep some of the original brick that looks like up there. So anyway, yeah, this has been our place in Rome, and we have very much enjoyed being able to walk to and from all of the amazing sites. So this is the end of our tour. If you liked this video, and if you've liked this tour, please give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already done so, it would be awesome if you subscribed to our channel, and then we would love to hear your favorite place to stay in Rome down in the comments. Bye, have a great day.